Honestly wanted to cry so bad. The story I'm about to tell you guys, it's an embarrassing story that happened to me 100%, okay? So you guys are gonna listen and we're not gonna judge on what happened, okay? When I was a little girl and living, in El Salvador, I was in third grade and there was a competition from different grades just to compete in some games. A girl from another grade came up to me and she said, "Hey, the boy over there says that you're pretty and that he likes you." I was in shock. But do you know what my answer was? I said, "Ew, there's no way. I don't like him." The girl started laughing. The boy was like questioning what happened, and I just went running away, guys. But this is the thing. I was super excited. When I got home, I couldn't believe it. I was like, a boy likes me. I was so happy. But sadly, since he was from another grade and the school time was different over there for different grades, I wasn't able to see him. So then it was fourth grade. Well, I was in fourth grade. And the teacher had an idea for computer class because we were trying to collect money to buy more computers. She said, "Listen, guys, I have a thing where you can send a letter to a friend from another grade. The only thing you have to pay is like 10 cents. And if you want to buy stickers, you can pay more." And I was like, who am I gonna send a letter to? Like, I just don't want to use my money. I could use my money to buy food. I'm not gonna be using my money to send a letter. But I kept questioning myself, who can I send a letter? And guess who I thought first? The boy. I was like, this could be a good opportunity to talk to the boy. And I went ahead, paid for the letter, wrote the letter, and I basically said, "Hey, listen, I'm sorry for what I said. I hope you're doing good. I'm already in fourth grade," and just stuff like that. However, I did not specify nothing about the stuff that he confessed. So I sent the letter and I was happy. I left home. The next day, I see my friends, they're super excited reading their letters, and I asked my teacher, "Hey, did I receive any letters?" She said, yes, you did. Here's your letter." I was super excited. I was like, yes, the boy sent me a letter. The teacher gave me the letter, and it was not from the boy. It was from another friend that I had. She was in another grade, and she sent me a letter. I was happy, of course, but I also was sad because I was expecting a letter from him. I went ahead, paid 20 cents because I was going to send a letter to the boy and a letter to my friend. I was still expecting a letter from him the next day. However, no letter. So I decided to write letters, and I wrote in total 4 letters for this boy. He never answered, not even one letter. So then I decided to send my last letter saying, "Sorry for bothering you, sorry for what I said, goodbye." That's it. The next day, I think the next week, my bad, I see my friends happy reading their letters. I see that there's nothing for me. And then the teacher, she's in shock and she's like, Alma, wait. I have to tell you something. Were you the one who sent letters to Mateo? And I was like, yeah, that was me. My friends were like, a boy? You were sending letters to a boy? I was like, yes, I was. The teacher started laughing, guys. She was laughing so much. I was scared because I was like, oh no, what happened? She said, the boy you were sending letters to, he didn't know how to read or write. He was sent to first grade. I was in shock. First grade? What? Like, he did not know how to read and write. My friends were in shock, but they started laughing too. I honestly wanted to cry so bad, but I didn't because I was super embarrassed. And I just started to laugh with them and be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Yeah, oh yeah. And, and the teacher was like, that's why he was not answering. And I was like, oh yeah, I know. But then I went to cry to the bathroom, of course, because that was embarrassing, guys. The next year, I saw him again in the same events, but I just kind of ignored him because I didn't want my friends to notice that I was looking at him and know that that was the boy I was sending letters to. So yeah, Meilovies, this is the most embarrassing thing that has happened in my life. If you would like to listen to more stories that had happened to me, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, Meilovies.